Hey friends, and today we are going to be trying the Danish dessert called Koldskål. Now this is a summer treat that some Danes may argue is not just for dessert. I'm not only going to try 4 different kinds, but I'm also going to show you how to make homemade with a recipe that I got from one of you. Stay tuned. Come along as my Danish husband and our 2 sons show this American what it means to live a life in Denmark. My New Danish Life. Hi there and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly and I'm in my kitchen here in Denmark. I live in a small town in Denmark, but I'm American and I did not grow up with Koldskål. I do not have an acquired taste for it. And from what I have experienced with it, I have heard that there are better versions out there, and I am up for the challenge to make that better version today. So I have gone out and bought 3 different types of Koldskål, but I've been told that if I make homemade, it will taste better. So that's what we're going to do today. So we are going to be using milk, which is buttermilk, 1 liter, 1 liter of tooth milk, which I have no idea what that is in English, and half a stick of vanilla. Now I have to say that this is the very first time I've ever used a stick of vanilla. I've only ever used the vanilla liquid, I guess, but this is going to be a very new experience for me. 3 lemons. You're going to use the juice of all 3 and then the zest of 1. And as far as I know, that's it. So we're going to be making Koldskål first, and then afterwards I'm going to try it as well as the other 3 and give you my thoughts on Danish Koldskål. Before we get started with that, if you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, please consider clicking on the red button. I would love to have you along for more videos. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I'm really kind of excited to be back in my kitchen. If you've seen my Jordbærlagkage video, it's a strawberry layered cake, kind of like a strawberry shortcake in a way. I actually was making that in my old kitchen. Same house, but kitchen has been remodeled. So this is a really kind of exciting experience. We did a Pebernødder. My boys and we made some Danish Christmas cookies, so you could check out that video as well if you're curious to see some other, cooking videos of sweet things that you can eat here in Denmark. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with making the Koldskål from scratch, and I'm really kind of excited about it because I like making my own things. So here we have the buttermilk, and they said to use 1 liter of it. I don't think we're going to eat all of this. I mean, I have heard Danes say that they will eat this for supper. If it is warm out, okay, I don't know what this is going to look like. Same thing. Oh, okay. It's a little lumpy. It's kind of like yogurt in a way. Oh, yep, it's... Oh my gosh, there's a lot here. I wouldn't say I'm lactose intolerant, but I lean more towards the vegan lifestyle, so this is going to be interesting for me. I don't drink milk. I don't... Ooh, that's a nice sound. I don't eat yogurt. But it hasn't always been like this, right? This has not always been my life. And I do tend to intake dairy products from time to time. I mean, I'll eat a pizza, right? If you make me a cake that has all this stuff in it, I'll eat it. I'm not a big fan of cheesecakes, and I'm wondering, do you have to be a fan of cheesecake to maybe like this kind of stuff? Or a big fan of yogurt? I don't know. And the other thing with that is using the lemons. I love lemon candy, but I wouldn't say that I love lemon in other things. I'm realizing that I'm extremely picky. You might be saying that to yourself, like, oh my gosh, she's really picky. Yeah, that's probably a fair assessment of me here. I'm gonna just cut the lemons in half, get the juice out. Here we go. Just gonna put the juice right in there. Okay. more juice. I really hope there aren't any seeds coming out in here, but someone will let me know because, oh yeah, I'm not keeping this all to myself. I'm most definitely going to share this. My mother-in-law is coming today. My kids are in school. It's their last day of school, so it could be a nice treat. My husband is full-fledged 100% Danish, and I mean that in the way of he loves all kinds of Danish food, and he loves Koldskål. But he's never made it, you know? He's never actually made it. Okay, so I got one more lemon to go. Here we go. One more lemon to go. And then I have to grate one whole lemon zest. I can't find our lemon zester, so I'm gonna have to use this thing, cha. Oh, I want my, okay. So I use one of the nicer ones. Here we go. I'm a little, curious. A lot of people say that the stuff that you buy in the grocery store is not the best of what you can get for Koldskål, and it's really in my best interest to make my own. So that's why I'm doing this. But I've come to Denmark since 2009. I live here now. But before, when we would come, it was my very first summer here. We had tried it, and I thought, is this what it's supposed to taste like? I mean, it's very milky, soupy, runny, yogurty kind of taste. And you definitely could taste the lemon. I've just been told that it's much better if you do it all natural. Looks like some kids are coming home from school. I mean, it's 11:30, people. School out already? Let's get rid of these. Okay, now I have to cut the vanilla. So I have to use half of a vanilla stang, which is what this is. Okay, here we go. Gosh, it smells nice. Of course, it smells like vanilla. Okay, so I'm cutting it in half. I don't know what to do. I had asked before. The person who gave me the recipe is Sina, who follows me on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you need to get over there and find My New Danish Life on Instagram. This, I'm going to move this out of the way just so it's, maybe you can have a little peek of what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I realize it's dirty, but what are you going to do? I was told that I have to cut this in half. Okay, I cut it in half. But do I cut it in half again? If we use this in the US, I have never in my life ever heard of anything like this. I don't know. Maybe specialty stores, maybe fancy pants people. It's not this girl, okay? Okay, so I was told that I have to kind of get it out. So here's the inside. And then, I don't know, I'm going to put it in there. Half of a vanilla stick. And these vanilla sticks are not cheap. This one cost me like 30 kroner or something close to that. And I don't know, it just seems kind of like a big price for something so small. Okay, so I got to add the 1 cup of sugar. This is a half a cup, people. Holy crap, but I guess it is a big one, so. All right, so I'm mixing it up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator to cool for an hour, and then we'll be back to test it as well as the other 3 kinds. Okay, so now it's been an hour, and here is my jumbo bowl of Koldskål. That's homemade. Yeah, my family's going to be eating this. I also have this Koldskål. It's strawberry flavored. I have this one, which is the same as the other one, but this is original flavor, which I guess just kind of has the lemon in it. And this one, it says egg and vanilla. I've never tried this one before, and I've never tried the one that I just made before. So that's going to be the new thing here. And I wouldn't say that I'm a little freaked out, but let's see what the difference is of how they look. Okay, I'm only gonna do a little bit. There's that one. It does smell smells kind of funky. I don't know, I can't describe it. Here's the other one. Okay. So far, same smell. And then this one. I gave them a little shake, so that's why they got some bubbles probably. Okay, so most definitely they're the same color. And then we have the one that I just made. Just gonna put it in this bowl here. I don't know why, but I'm anticipating mine will taste the best. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I kind of wish I had a taller table or something. We're gonna first try this one, okay? This one is the Tisa, Tisa? God, that sounds wrong. Is that how you pronounce it? Because Tisa means like pee, you know, like urine. It's spelled differently, but oh my God, I just realized that. Okay, like I said, all it says is egg and vanilla. Now, I've been told to put fruit in it and also the Kammerjunkerner. It looks like Kammerjunkener or something. It's like, what? Here, this is what it is. You will find these bags of cookies in the summertime. They're really, really good. They remind me of like a vanilla wafer. They're also like the trifold Girl Scout cookies. So if you live in Denmark and you're American and you're like, oh man, I really miss Girl Scout cookies. You miss the ones with like the girls' faces on them in the blue box. These taste very similar. Okay, I don't have any strawberries. Someone suggested strawberries. I don't have any of that. And I was not gonna make my own cookies because I just don't have time for that. So I'm gonna put a banana in it and a cookie. I'm gonna do that with all of them. They're all getting a banana and a cookie. And I'm going to try and do like one big party bite. That's what we call it here in our house. We call it a party bite. Because you want to try and put a lot of stuff on your spoon or your fork or whatever. Okay, so first step is this one. And I'm going to put the my cookie and my banana. That's not bad. Maybe it's because I've never put bananas in it before. Maybe banana is the secret ingredient. Okay. I have had this, like I said before, when I first started coming to Denmark to visit my husband's family, when we were dating. And I'm like, ew, this milk's bad. Thinking it was milk, but yeah, maybe banana. Maybe that's all I needed. I like putting bananas in my oatmeal. I like putting bananas in my cereal. So that's why I thought banana would be good with this. Okay, that first one, I like that. If I had bananas and cookies, I probably would eat more. Good to know. Here's the next one. This is kind of original. A lot of people say that this is the best one. I had only just heard of this one, so that's why I went out and looked for it today. But a lot of people say that this is the best one. That's the one that I've had before. Okay, I'm gonna have it with banana and cookie. There's something about this one that I just don't like. I have tried it by itself. I can do it now. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't really like this one. Maybe it's because it has too much of the lemon in it, but it's really bitter. And I don't like this one. Okay. So sorry if that's your favorite. So far, this is pretty, this one's okay. I wouldn't say it's delicious, but I'd say it's okay. This one I just don't like. I was really hopeful that I would like it with more stuff, but okay. Now I am doing the strawberry one. So, tykmælk og jordbær. This one says tykmælk og egg. Tykmælk is what we used in the homemade one, so I'm really kind of curious about that. Maybe it's the egg part, but I like the egg and vanilla here. I don't know. So tykmælk and jordbær. So let's try it. With the cookie and the banana. I don't know. This is better than this, but I don't think it's better than this. This is better. This one is better so far. And I mean, I'm a little surprised. Maybe if I would have added strawberries to the strawberry, then it would have been better. Maybe. Something to maybe think about for the next time. Okay, and here we go. Now my homemade one. I'm really excited because I made this myself, and I like making Danish stuff. I mean, not meat products. I mean, I know this is dairy, but I'm not big into making like the frikadelle and the forlornaha and all those different things. If you don't know what I mean, you can check out another video where I talk about traditional Danish food. I'll put a link down below. Maybe I'll get a link up here. My family loves that because I live in a house of meat eaters. But I'm not a meat eater myself, so I don't really like making that stuff. But when it comes to like desserts and things, when I made that Jordbærlagkage, I was really excited about it, and it actually tasted really delicious. So we're big fans of that. And then the Pebernødder, we were really big fans of those. So I was really excited. So I was like 2 for 2 when it came to making things. Sweet-wise, you know, but I have heard that the Danes, when it's a really warm day, will eat this for supper. And Sita, who gave me the recipe, I would think she gave me a supper version because this is huge. This is like bigger than the bowl of soup that we eat when we eat soup. So, okay, I could see a little bit of the black in here from the vanilla stang that I made. Or that I put in, and I can see a little bit of the yellow floating around from the lemon zest. So we'll see. Okay, I've got my cookie, I've got my banana. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, I've got chills. I've got chills all over my body. Wow. That is a completely different taste. Okay, now I'm really confused. I thought I didn't like this one because of the lemon. But the one that I made, the one that I showed you guys how to make, and you can make it home, you feel like you're drinking lemon juice, but it's also mixed in with this cream. It's like lemon juice cream. I can't describe it. It's a very different taste. It's amazing. Like before, when I would eat Koldskål, I couldn't have it unless there was a cookie in it because I really couldn't stand the flavor. This isn't bad. That's so weird, isn't it? You know, I'm not so much a lemon person. I'm not so much a dairy person. But I don't mind this. I'm not sure how much I could eat of it, but I like the flavor. I think adding the banana and adding the cookie is a good idea, but I could really see how people could be interested in this without having to add extra things to it because it's so fresh tasting. I realized I put a cup of sugar in it. There's a lot of sugar that went into it, but it just feels very fresh. I just really like it. Thank you, Sita. If you have recipes for me how to make things in Denmark, something that you think I would enjoy, please put it in the comments. Send me an email. My email is always down below in the description because this is amazing. I mean, if I were just to go by what I would find in the store, you know, yeah, I could definitely say I don't like it. And there's so many of you on my Instagram who said, I only like the homemade. Well, geez, now I can understand why. It's such a different flavor. It's amazing. Well, there you go. Do I like Koldskål? Yeah, sure. I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest fan. I wouldn't say that I'm going to eat this entire container. But I'm really kind of excited to share it with my family. I would really love for them to do this taste test and let them tell me which one they like the best. I'm really curious about that, especially with my mother-in-law coming over. I will let you guys know about that on Instagram. But thanks for coming along on this video, my taste test of Koldskål. Unlike my taste test of black licorice, that was crazy. This was so much more enjoyable. I would love to do more of these. If there's lots of varieties of one thing, you know, how I tried a lot of varieties of black licorice and now a lot of varieties of Koldskål. There's something else out there in Denmark. There's a lot of varieties of meatless, mind you, that you'd like for me to try or maybe even make myself a homemade version. Let me know about it in the comments. I'm really excited about this and I'm loving, after 5 years, finally connecting with some things that I had never connected with before. So thanks so much for you out there. Thanks so much, Christina, for your recipe, which I'm now going to write down on a card and keep in my recipe box. If you're inspired by this and want to try some more of your own cooking or learn more about Danish food, check the link in the description below. I have different videos that you can find on Danish food. Also, I've got 2 blog posts with recipes that you can try on your own if you're just so interested. I hope to see you again, and I hope you all take care. Bye.